Have you ever felt like you don't know what you're doing? Like you don't know where you're supposed to be, where you're going, what you're doing, why things are happening, and what's the reason for it? Because a lot of the times I sit in the same situation and it becomes really daunting. It's something that I think a lot of us suffer with. It's just our everyday problems, but sometimes a little bit deeper than that. It's not just the I need to get this done, I need to get that done kind of situation. It's more of how do I feel? What is making me feel this way? And what, how, and when do I overcome this? And it's something that doesn't always have a straightforward answer. Something that's a little bit more complicated, something that's a little bit more intricate, it's a little bit more delicate because sometimes the situation is a little bit more fragile and we can't always just rush through it and expect the best outcome. So I, how do I say this? I want to say this best as I can in order to get the message across. How do you, how do you cope with being empty? Okay, this cup over here had liquid in. I drank it. Um, Another cup is empty. You can still see a little bit of the remains at the end of it, but the cup is still empty. Even with the little bit that's still in there, it's still mostly empty. Why do I keep emphasizing the fact that it's empty? Because when you're in that situation, that's all you tend to see is the empty part, is the part where most of the cup doesn't have what you need inside it, overlooking the fact that there's still a little bit of something in there. Whether it be so small you can barely see it or small enough for you to make something out of it, that is up to you to decide. And and that's how it is when we're in those dark situations where you feel like you have nothing inside, nothing to give, and nowhere to go. Oftentimes, all you need is a little bit of a spark, something just to get the fire burning, something just light the candle. And even when the candle blows out, even when, okay, give me a second, even when there's no more fire inside, is the candle considered useless? Is it going to be thrown away? No. There's still a wick, there's still wax, there's still something out of nothing. A pen, for example, another one. Once the ink runs out, you throw it away. Probably most likely to, and you replace it with another pen. Fair enough. But the pen can still be fixed. You can get a new, that not a stencil. A stencil is that um, lead pens, but you know what I mean. Like you can get a new. I can't get to the word, but you can make use of the pen again. There is a way, and a lot of the times when you feel empty, all you need is just something to remind you that there is something to hold on to. And dealing with loss, it's extremely fragile. It's something that you can't just debunk and say, oh no, I'll get over it, or that's something that, has a cure. It doesn't. It really doesn't. There's so much more to it. So much more that we can explain or try to explain or try to justify or understand or try to just get any information we can out of it, whereas we can't. But anyway, let's take a tea break. We'll be back in the next few seconds. So, essentially, what I'm trying to tell you guys is the fact that dealing with hurt and loss can be painful. Dealing with disappointment and unfairness and all the questions that you have going on inside your mind, where you're constantly asking yourself, why is it happening? Why did it happen? How am I going to get over this? Am I going to get over this? The only thing I can tell you guys from personal experience is the fact that time heals all wounds. But even that statement isn't true. Even that statement doesn't hold enough weight. What I can say is time doesn't heal all wounds, but time does allow for growth. It is a time and space for you to use the experience as a valuable lesson, whether that be through pain, through hurt, through disappointment, through tragedy, through whatever it is. It's obviously not pleasant. And within that space, it's an opportunity to grow. And if you're not growing, you're staying still. If you're not finding solutions to problems, then all you're doing is complaining. And through these experiences, you will learn to be able to handle the situations better. You'll be able to handle yourself better. You'll be able to handle yourself better. There was a saying I saw recently that said, I can't remember by who, but it said that each time a disciplined act is performed, it is the same as hammering away at a piece of steel. A stronger mind is being forged. And that is essentially what it is. Through painful experiences and circumstances, you will grow and you will become stronger. My own personal experience was losing my mother 2 years ago through stage 4 cancer. And this broke me to the point where I don't think I'll ever be able to fully recover from the hurt and loss of losing a loved one. But what I can say is that that experience helped mold that experience. For you guys that didn't know, I was sitting in load shedding recording this, so 1 second. Okay, back with dramatic effect. Anyway, the point that I was trying to get across is the fact that your own healing process is your own. Appreciate and don't debunk how you feel about your journey. Everybody's journey is unique. Everybody's journey is special. Everybody's journey is their own. Don't compare, because comparison is the thief of joy. So, with that going forward, I hope that this helped. I hope it gave you a little bit of insight. And I hope that going forward, you will use your painful experiences to make you a better person. I am also available if you want to talk. This is a message to anybody that needs to talk. Please don't hold back. Please don't deny your feelings. Please don't think that you can't speak to anyone. There is always someone. I'm always there. Guys, thank you very much. I love you guys. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Sending much love from your boy Jules. Peace.